Hey, welcome back. We're back in Timberborn, and last time we got our bot tower here all taken care of. However, we do need to make sure that it's getting some supplies. We've done a little bit of work to get the tracks in there, but that doesn't always pull in enough supplies. So we're going to start off today just by making sure that they have enough logs. Oh, okay. I already have that one set for logs, but let's get the import one also, or the export one also taking care of logs. That way they have their base ingredient for what keeps them going. We're also going to come over here and we'll put in a what is that? A district crossing real quick here so that they can get started making sure that all of the stuff comes in. Let's see. Let's do that. Let's do that. We'll toss in a stairway. There we go. Grab a quick district crossing. There we go. And we'll say those are super important. Everything everybody else is doing doesn't need to get built until that's built. So that will connect them in, and hopefully that keeps them going. If not, we might have to send a couple of regular beavers over here just to keep an eye on them for just a bit. But that happens. But the main thing that I want to do today was this little area. We're going to take a look here because this looks like an excellent little cove, maybe a hideaway for a couple of beavers to live in. We can bring some water in through here, but to do that, we're going to have to come out here from our bot factory, and we'll send them over, maybe build some stuff up and explode out the path in here that they're going to need. And we might even lower the bottom of this lake. Looks like the height is only 2, but that still means it can go down a little bit. Store some extra water there in the bottom just so they'll have it. So let's toss in a couple of, there we go. We'll need that. We'll need that. Let's grab that road. We'll connect them all in here. There we go. Right across from the ladder itself. And then once they get over here, let's tell them to go ahead and get rid of all of that. You know what? Get rid of anything that's on that level. And then we'll come back and figure out how we want to take care of water and such from there. While we're waiting for that other path to open up, we've got this area down here that we do need to finish. I'd like to put another one of these tree areas in here for the blueberries that needs to go in. So we'll just copy all these out. We've got that. Let's get rid of these. There we go. We're going to do that. And then let's go ahead and start off with a storage base here, just like they have over there for the most part. There we go. And in there, we're going to do coffee beans. We could do blueberries, but we've got a lot of storage for them already. So we'll just do the coffee beans here. Then, of course, we're just going to copy that one over there. Let's go one that way, one this way. There we go. And then we're going to come up 2 floors just like before. In fact, we can copy probably a lot of this. There we go. The water can go there. The spare food can go here. Put a nice path around them, just like before. There we go. They're going to need platforms now. Platform there, and then the long overhangs here. There we go. All the way out the side there, all the way out the side there. And you know what? It looks like we're even going to have to take out one of these coffee bushes just so we can have a ladder down there. There we go. Let's get those in. We've got a ladder on this side so they can get into those berry fields. And then we're just going to kind of copy this setup down here. Let's go ahead, get in a, where's our, there it is. There's our forester. Let's put you How about there? And then we're going to switch you around to there. We'll get our gatherers for the coffee beans. There we go. That looks good. And then, is 3 enough? You know what? We could probably do 4 in a smaller amount of space. Let's grab this. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Let's flip these around. And then, of course, we want our housing up here, just like everybody else. There we go. That's all in. Go ahead and grab all that. That can come through here. We've got that all set up. Now these should be all set up. Now we can just go and do some decorations in here real quick. Let's put in some places for overhangs and whatnot. Everything in here. Let's grab the roofs for decoration. Nice half roof here. I still like those. Those are really nice. There we go. And then in the middle, let's do a speaker here that reaches everything. Let's do maybe a clock here. You know what? I could do those on the outside. We can put the ones that have smaller reach on the inside. So let's do that there. Let's do a shrubbery there. Very important. Then we can start with maybe the beaver bust, which I think has slightly smaller. There we go. We'll do clocks. 1 for you, 1 for you. And let's do fire pits on the edge. Looks good. Now we just need a speaker. Do we need 2 speakers? Absolutely not. Am I going to put 2 in? Yep. And we can do 2 statues. Maybe 1 facing that way, 1 facing that way. Just to keep it even. And then, just to really drive the beavers crazy, we're going to toss in a bell here. Because, well, they've got to wake up and get those berry fields taken care of. Let's put you in there. Let's put you in there. And there you go. A huge beaver-size alarm clock on both sides of their houses. So that should do pretty well. Oh, look at that. They've already got this in there. So let's get these up to there. They can finish working on all of that. And we can go take a look at another project. Down here in our train section, we have added this other import. However, I think I'm going to get rid of this one. It seems to be causing problems with having to go in and then turn around. So we're just going to get rid of it. It was not very realistic for the train to turn on a dime anyway. Maybe until they get turntables in, that doesn't work. And of course, these guys are stuck now, but we'll just say, you know what, they'll find their way through. There we go. And then I do need to change this out because it's no longer a 4. And I don't know that it would matter, but it could matter to the calculations. So we'll get that in there first and foremost. And hopefully that solves a lot of the problems with trains getting stuck in here. Down here, they're making it farther and farther with our huge project for moving goods back and forth. However, I think we're gonna need a train station here, and a fairly sizable one at least, to get trains moving. So I want to lower a lot of this land. And to start, we're just gonna need to get to the top of it. So let me grab some stairs here, and we will work our way to the top. I think we could probably use some ladders here. Here we go. Up there. And once those are in and up there, we'll come back and take a look at some of the dynamite that we might need to get in this whole area and probably flatten a good portion of this out. They're getting that platform built here. However, there was another field that needs to go in. I forgot to finish our farms for our last of our canola, and we're definitely going to need the canola here. So we're going to try and set up another farm right on this line and see if we can get the rest of that taken care of. However, I don't really need these anymore, so we're going to take those out just so I can get the road to go all the way through, and then we're gonna line up a farm over here. There should be, there it is, there's the lineup tool. Okay, so we need to take out this block right here, and we can make a temporary path around it, because it's not gonna matter too much if we take out that block or not. So let's do that. We'll put in a nice ladder here. I believe that's 3 high over here. Yep, 3 high. And then it's got a 2, and a metal platform sits on top of it. 2, and a large metal platform. There we go. Let's get our farm in here. There we go. Well, now it's only reaching to the back of the field. That's interesting. Not sure why it's not reaching the same length, but that's okay. Easily fixable. We'll just change our design slightly. There we go. Let's do a farm here. There we go. Looks nice. We'll do path up here to the farm and across, just in case they want to go across instead of underneath. And then over here we can put a couple more houses. We'll just do house and house, connect that in, grab this road, there we go. We'll get a little bit of decoration up here for them. Let's do that, and let's see, well-being. Let's do a scratcher up here, because why not? They can have a scratcher. I think that'll work out just fine. Then we just need to grab the decorations. Let's put in maybe a double roof. How about a double roof this way? Yeah, that looks nice. It doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, completely covered by well-being stuff. The double roof does, I think, look a little better than tossing a bunch of random stuff up there. Let's put in a couple more items, though. Oh, let's get one more here. Let's get decorations. Let's do lights. There we go. We'll have a light there. We'll have a light here. One reaches one side, but that's okay. They'll live. Those people in the far they're building, maybe they just like to sleep in a darker area. Let's do shrubs for effect, and then we'll do maybe a clock here and a loudspeaker right next to that guy's window, just maybe for the cheap rent. There you go. That should get all of this taken care of, so we should double the amount of canola we have and hopefully double the amount of canola oil we're getting in. We finally got enough of our beaver bots over here to get one in the district center so that they could start work on getting up here. And that bot made quick work of getting those stairs made. So we're going to come in, and it looks like they're at height 4 here and height 6 here. So really, we only need 2 down here. So let's go ahead and we'll do some landscaping. Let's do 2s here. All right there. We'll get rid of that and that. 2s can go there. We'll get the 1s in here as well. Let's see. Oop, don't need that road. Just need the other 3. There we go. That will hopefully clear all of this out. We're probably going to have to wait until those go so that we can get in here and maybe do some work on this area, clear out the dead trees, make it look a little bit nicer, and probably put some dynamite at the bottom of this and make the lake just a little bit deeper. Something I think I want to do, at least for the wall over here that we're putting in, is put in some pit stops so that haulers can actually bring dirt up to these. Let's see if we can maybe put in a nice set of platforms to boost some dirt up here, just so there's a place to put them. Let's say, actually that needs to be a 2. We need to be 2 under there. Let's grab the platforms. We'll do a 6 platform across here, and then from here We'll just do 3s back. There we go. And we'll toss in some storage. Let's get dirt piles here and here. We'll say that that is actually fairly important. Let's put it as high importance. There we go. That can all be taken care of. And then once they have that, we want them to bring the dirt up here. We'll say obtain. Same thing here. And then we'll have the haulers actually come and fill these so they don't have to walk all the way down to over here, because I think this is the closest dirt pile, and then back. And that'll help speed this up just a bit. Unfortunately, on this side, we're almost done, so we're not really going to do that, but maybe we'll employ the same strategy here somehow and get to those in there. As you can see, just putting in this section right here got those built really quickly, so we might do that every couple of them so often down here so that they can just walk to the ladder with the resources and build outwards, and maybe that'll make it go a little bit faster. They've got our section here set up so that we can cut out part of this mountain for our train station, for our mining town down here. And now that they've got all that up there, we just need to figure out what type of dynamite we need. We've got height 5, and this goes all the way up to height 12, so we'll need at least some 7s to start off. There is 7 and 7s. There we go. We're going to do 6 here. There we go. Get all those in. That's for the 5s here. And here's 4s. Then do I only need 3s? Yeah, 3s here. Oh, I might need a 4 there. Grab that, put you there, put you there. There we go. More 3s. You got all of this. There we go. Or at least what we can get to. We'll do 2s, and we'll see what we can get to and what we can't get into in here. If there's something we can't get into, we'll figure it out. But that's going to take them a bit. They've probably got to finish a lot of the other stuff first, and probably work on some of this stuff as well. So we'll let them get to that when they can get to that. They got our dynamite set up over here to get our cove taken care of just in time for the bad tide to come up, but that's okay. We'll just divert the water anyway. We can use a little bit of this water to get some of it filled up. I don't know if it will fill up completely, but it might just do enough to get us kind of a picture of what we've got going on here. And now we've got that, we're going to want to come back, and we're definitely going to want to put in some dams here. In fact, we'll probably want to put in sluices just so it keeps the water in once it gets to a certain height. So let's grab a couple of sluices. We'll do sluices along there. And we'll come out and around, and they can build this way. These they're not going to need, so I'm going to take those out so that they can come and reclaim those particular ones. And now we just have to have a nice way in here. There's a little bit of land in there, just a little bit everywhere, so that's not too bad. For getting in though, maybe, just maybe, we should come up and over the mountains. Let's say over here maybe. We're connected in down here, so let's come from there. Go up and over here, and then, you know what, since this is going to be kind of a nicer place, let's see if we can do a spiral staircase here. We'll start with this one. Spiral staircase. And let's go this way. We're going to want those pillars here. Where are all the pillars at? This one? One leg pillar. There we go. Gonna do that. And then grab one of you. And then do this. Grab one of you. Finally, get the last of the pillars. There we go. And that's up one too high. I really need it to be about a turn sideways. Give me just a second, we'll fix that. There we go. We went with the metal stairs instead, just to give it a little bit of style and class. And that turned out pretty well, I think. They've got a nice staircase up here. Plus, we've chosen this nice dark colored road that looks pretty good. We're gonna have to, well, we're gonna have to change this slightly. And let's see, there we go. We're going to put in a district crossing right here so that beavers can get here. There we go. And once that's in, well, actually, before we do the district crossing, let's just connect them in so they build some of the infrastructure over here, and then we'll put the district crossing in. So over here, I do want them to remove some of these. In fact, all of these old dead trees need to go. Just do that. Let's get rid of these here, or these here, or even these here, so that there's just no dead trees hanging around. We'll want to get rid of the ones in the lake too. There we go. The lake can go. The lake should all be cleared out here. Once they get down and into this can all go. There's a couple more trees here. We'll get paths to all of these eventually, but we'll want all of those to go once this is all built up. We've got a little base of operations set up over here. We'll have to figure out how to get to these trees up here eventually, but we'll figure that out. So now that we've got this started over here, let's go ahead. We'll disconnect this specific area. There we go. And we should be able to fit in now a district crossing here. There we go. We'll say that's of high importance. And once that's there, we'll set this for just one worker, but very high importance. On the other side, we'll set this for, well, as many workers as it'll let us, so that they've always got stuff coming in. Over here, let's see if we can find a nice place for a district center. How about we go with something regular district center? We'll put you maybe back in the corner back here. There we go. That's got a little bit of stuff in there. And then for housing, well, we can shove a couple of houses around it. Let's grab a large barrack work in here pretty well. That's a bottom floor, so we can't really use that. I think all of their stuff is bottom floor entry. Will it fit here? You know what? We'll put one barrack here so it kind of overlooks the whole cove and lake. We'll get a nice set of stairs going up there. How about a nice metal staircase there too? There we go. Connect that in. Perfect. And then I do want, this is an excellent place for the, where's that at? There it is. Nope. Well, swimming pool. Swimming pool should work just fine. There we go. We'll put one swimming pool here and maybe a second one over here. Give them a little bit of stuff to do while they're here. There we go. We'll put those in there. Then we're going to want probably just a little bit of farmland in here and maybe a little bit of trees. So we'll toss in, let's go, food. We'll grab a farmhouse here and put that up here as well. Get another set of metal stairs. And what kind of food do we want here? Let's see. If we just choose something that's edible right out of the ground, we'll just do some kohlrabies. There we go. We've got that. Let's do a section of kohlrabies here. There we go. If they turn out to need more, that's perfectly fine. We'll work on it, but hopefully they have most of it imported for them. And then we'll let them work from there, see how far we can get on this. We might do some more down here as well. There we go. The cove is starting to come along here. We've got 3 people building. We've got 2 people moving stuff from town. However, it kind of looks like one is doing most of the work there. Well, maybe not. Maybe both of them are going. So maybe it's time to bring over a couple more. How many do we have? We have 5 out of 16. So let's bring over, instead of 5, let's go to, well, let's just go to 16 and fill the whole thing up. We'll bring over everybody that can come over. There we go. And we'll get them a job. Should be 2 jobs in there ready to go. We'll go ahead, plant them up a little bit more kohlrabi here. And we're gonna need more stairs to get down into other areas. Gonna need stairs up, I think. Oh, that might need a regular stair. There we go. Regular stair up there. Let's see if we can go around here, get all these trees. We're gonna need some stairs up here to get those. And from there, probably come down here. And we'll need probably one of these to get those trees. That's cleaned a lot of that out. And then we can find out, well, we might actually take a little bit of dynamite and clear off this ridge right here. And we might even put 1 terrain block back in here just to make a bit of a ridge. There we go. Let's get that 2. Yeah, let's get that ridge cleared off. They should be able to come in here and get most of that. Looks like some of these might not work in the drier weather, but that's okay. We'll figure out our way down there. Oops, I want the stairs. Maybe. There we go. We'll get stairs up to that. We'll get stairs back down here so they can get all of those in there. And then let's get 1 set of curved stairs right behind the pool here. They can get to that. And maybe 1 set of regular stairs down to the bottom here to clear all of those out. There we go. That should work for a bit. We're going to need a way up to the top layer, and that might be another spiral staircase up here. In fact, let's go ahead and just plan on that. We'll get all of those in. There we go. We'll let them work on that for a little bit and check back on a different project. We're finally starting to produce some extra bots. We've got our tower completely filled up, so we can just mark down how many it looks like they need. It looks like they need 85 total. So anybody else that might need a bot for anything, we can ship them out now. In fact, we could actually start switching some of these back over here in the production section to bots so that we can gain that lost cycles back. Let's see. This is all bots. Where did I take those? Ah, I took them out of the farms. Let's put some farms back here. There we go. Put all of these back. There we go. That looks good. Switch all these guys back to bots. And that means our beaver bots, or our beavers, I guess, are back to being free to just working on building and hauling, which is probably the better way to do it. I'll go back through and switch a couple more of these and get the right amount of bots set up on this, and then we'll take a look and see how many beavers we can put toward hauling and building. I added some storage here so that we can go ahead and remove those. It'll just be easier to get to the trees this way, so we'll just come down here. Now that we've got some of that stuff moved, we can come down here and get some more well-being stuff in. Let's take a look. Let's get a scratcher back here in the corner. There we go. And then we can do a couple... Oh, let's do a detailer. Yeah, maybe one here. We'll do a couple of stations here for him as well. There we go. We'll do a frog statue in here, just so they can come and look at it. And eventually, we will want to get a mud bath in here. So I'm just going to place it for now, and then probably just put it on pause until we can figure out how to get power from it. It might draw from the main line that's going to eventually come through here. So we'll have that in. Let's see. Can we get an exercise plaza in somewhere? Well, I could probably do one. I could do one right there. Let's take all this out. And then if we put in one landscaping brick here, and maybe even another one there, we could do one. Ooh, do we want to do the motivitarium back here? That would be neat. Yeah, let's do that. And then as for the exercise place, we can come just right across here. And let's actually use a little bit of the lake area here. At 2 or 3? Nope, that's a 3. Let's do 3 there, 2 there, and the rest should be 3s out here, I think. 3s, nope, I was wrong. 3s, let's do 2s, nope, not on top. 2s and 2s. Let's get that exercise place in here. Exercise. There we go. That'll work well, and then we might even be able to get the wind portion up there. We're going to have to remove some of these rocks, though. So we'll just start by taking that down right there, and we'll work on getting up there later. So it's coming along over here just a little bit. We've got a forester in here, and we decided we were going to plant some random trees. We used this forest tool, but I thought I was recording, but I guess not. But it made this wonderful, lovely random forest here. And then at the end, we went ahead, put in a pier. We've got our benches in. We tossed some random mangroves down into the water. They're getting those taken care of. This right here is going in so that we can get another spiral staircase maybe up here. And then we've got a little bit more down here. We tossed in a Shanty Speaker so that anytime they're down here enjoying themselves, they should be able to hear any announcements that are important. Tossed in a couple of shrubs because those are very important. And then we've got another pantry down here, just so that in the morning they can all come up and use that. And then our small covered tank down here was one of the big ones. We also, while I thought I was recording, put in this setup down here. It's kind of hidden away from the cove so that they don't have to see it, don't have to worry about it. There, we got some stairs down to a medium tank where this deep water pump, hopefully, when there's water here to pull in, we'll pull in and fill up all these tanks so that these guys will have water the whole time. We might even put in a water dump just so the area stays full of water, but we'll have to see how our water supply does once they've got their own pump in there. We've got this cleared out now, and with the water back, it's actually looking pretty good. Do we have... You know what? I need one more down here, but I should be able to get that from the top. So let's go ahead, remove this. There we go. We can actually remove those two as well. And then I think that might be... No, we can get this one too. Okay, that'll give us a little bit more water down here. That'll look nice. They're working on that. I don't know if they can get... Yeah, they should be able to get to that. From there, yeah, they definitely can. So we'll let them build on that for a second. But hopefully all this water fills back up in the next 2.5 days or so. It should. It's coming in that way. But while we've got this cleared out, let's go ahead and get the stairway over there. So we'll do a second stairway for them. We're going to come up this way. We're once again going to grab our, let's see, it's the metal pillar, metal platform there. There's another one. This goes here. And then we'll do one of these and another one of these. There we go. Connect that in. That'll look nice. Let's get in. Oh, still waiting on the treated planks. Let's see. If we put in maybe a fence up here, maybe that would look actually pretty nice. We might, however, need... Can I get one of these? Two? Yeah, you can put 2 in there. All right, good. Let's get you up here. And then we'll do a fence. Duration. Let's do a nice metal fence right along here. And yes, I do want to unlock that. That took me a minute to figure out. Yep, I sure do. There we go. This all comes down this way. Now we've got a bit of a fenced in area. So once the delivery system comes in here, it should look a little bit fenced off. And then we can figure out what we want to do with this section. For now, though, let's go ahead and put in, let's do about just a nice labor monument here. We'll do a flame of unity there, just for the perks, but it'll also look nice. And let's see, decoration, let's do a wood fence. Do I need a wood fence in here? You know what? Let's do a wood fence here. And we'll put one in here just so it looks like we purposefully made it so nobody can go back there. And then down here, we're going to have to connect in the road, which hopefully, there we go. Road's connected in. And underneath that, we could probably do, will it let me do a bush under there? No. Let me do a bench under there? Yeah, you can hang out under there if you want to. We'll do a lantern on the corner. Let's do bush. 2 bushes. We'll wait until they get the other one up there. No, they can build it from the other side. We'll get another bush there. And let's do a nice brazier right there. This looks good. And we'll do another signal down here. There we go. That's starting to take shape. Can I do a bush? Nope, can't do a bush there either. Can I do a statue? Nope. What about a light? Nope, can't do anything except maybe a bench. There we go. We'll do that. We'll get a bit of a wood fence there. We might put another one there once they build that bell. That should be good. And then up here, we'll have to figure out what we want to do with this little area. Is there... Not a monument, I don't think. Decoration. We could do like a small roofed area. That might be neat. Let's do platforms here. And we'll do something this, and we'll just have maybe an outside gazebo here for them. Let's go ahead. Decoration. Nope. We'll do... There's our roofs, and what's this? Yeah, let's do that. Hey, there we go. They've got their own little indoor outdoor area there. Put something over this. We'll put in, let's put in you here. We'll put in a bench here. There we go. And then let's do metal fence here. There we go. We'll fence off that little area as well. We'll put in another clock down here so they can see the time from either end. And if we take this out, I should be able to put in a bench. We'll do a bench here. There we go. That'll be nice for now. We might just leave that the way that is. We are at a new temperate cycle. We've got water coming back in. Now that we've got all the dynamite placed, we can even take out all of that for a bit of a deeper lake all the way around. There we go. That looks good. Oh, forgot a piece, but that's all right. There can be one little piece there at the bottom of the lake. But this should fill up relatively quickly. Overall, though, it's gone pretty well. We've had an addition of a hauling post, but we only put one beaver in there. But basically, his function is to supply these, because these don't seem to work without a hauler to bring them stuff. So, hopefully he gets stuff taken around here. We turned off the extra builder's hut temporarily. Hopefully, the deep water pump guy here fills back the water. We might eventually send some bots. We have a lot of extra bots. All these bots are basically bots that don't have a spot. And as soon as we actually need them, we can send them out and they'll get charged. But right now, they just kind of remain in a power down state, which, you know, might be good in case the bots decide that they want to be in charge instead of the beavers. But this should fill up pretty soon here. Overall, though, if we go and we take a nice look at it, it turned out pretty nice. There's plenty of things for the beavers to do. We'll have a little bit more over here. You know what? As one last thing, I'm going to take this out and we're going to put in one more leisure thing that they don't have over here yet. Let's do a nice rooftop terrace so they can look down at things. We'll find a place somewhere for a campground, maybe up in the hills up here. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's do that real quick. We'll just put you a campground right about here. Fireplace or whatever they're gonna call it. There you go. Campfire. Close, sort of. There we go. We'll just put you way over here in case they want to come all the way out here. That way they're not so close to the lights of this nice little cove and they get their own little area away. But I think overall this nice little cove turned out pretty well. Not too shabby. We've got a lot of the other projects done. We're definitely going to have to start doing something about the water, so that's something I think we'll look into next time. And then we've got, if you look down here, I believe this finished. So we can start on building these out this way, and if we get these connected in, next time we can start using this instead of this over here, and hopefully the trains go a little bit faster that way. But I guess we'll find out next time. Until then, just want to say thank you very much for stopping by. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and hope to see you next time. Bye.